fellow wargaming nerds. It's me, Yvonne Shapangu. I'm doing a bit of an update. This is stuff I have painted since my last update. That was a bench update. I'm still trying to get used to this camera and stuff. If I mess up, my apologies. But anyways, I've been a busy guy. I've been painting. I've had some time off and time to myself. So yeah, I got stuck in. The weather hasn't been that great either. So, you know, you can't really go outside when it's pissing rain and stuff, you know. Anywho, let's get started. First up, right here, I've got some two Geburtsjäger. I think they're from Artisan. I'm painting these for a friend of mine in the UK. But yeah, I think as you can see, I've done some of the camo on the helmets and stuff. These guys, they're supposed to be, I believe he's looking for a Mediterranean feel to them. So they've got sort of ooh, here we go. My gigantic thumb is in the way here. Brown pants, you know, sort of a mix of Africa core and sort of the regular sort of hair stuff that these guys would have had. Some of the other figures you can tell are totally Geburtsjäger. These guys, I think, are just sort of like, you know, standard knockoff infantry guys, but they're going to go into his Geburtsjäger force. So you can also see right here, right in the front, that they're standing in the back here. I got a mortar pit and sort of this I guess entrenchment, you know, another pit, a machine gun pit of some sort. These are both by Andy Bryant's Small Train. They're great. I painted them up. This one is like, you could kill somebody with this. This is so friggin' heavy. It's fantastic. You know, they painted up really good, really well. Airbrushed them out, dry brushed them, got them done. They took no time, and they look fantastic. And they're going to really sort of spruce up the board as they go. Moving right along. Here, let's start here. I've got some Napoleonics. Now, I haven't painted Napoleonics in like 20 years. You know, the last time I painted Napoleonics, they were Old Glory. I didn't like them. I thought they sucked. The guy I was painting for was a total douchebag. But whatever. Anyways, I got back into Napoleonics because, you know, painting World War II all the time is just, you know, it gets kind of boring, right? So I swapped some sprues that I had of German Grenadiers with a buddy of mine at the Wargaming Club. And he basically, I got about, I guess I would say, I don't know, battalion, I guess. I've got enough to do about 6 stands. So I think it's a battalion. I don't have the rule book yet. I've been watching a lot of videos online. There's some great videos out there on how to play. Some short ones by a guy in the UK named Pancake. Pancake. I can't say his name. I'm going to stumble over. Just say Pancake. Never met the guy, but great videos, great tutorial videos. But these guys were great. They were a lot of fun to paint. You know, the kind. I mean, this camera's. I mean, you know, as you can see, they got onions and stuff like that. Yeah, the uniforms are a bit of a mystery. You know, this whole purple pom pom, orange pom pom, red pom pom stuff. You know, it's a bit of a nightmare. But I figured, hey, you know, if they're all on the table and they all kind of look the same, who's going to notice? You know. But what I did find was interesting. These are both a Warlord. Next time, I also did a stand of Romans. Look at this, the height difference. These are both 28 millimeters. The Romans look like they're hobbits or, you know, children or something like that. Yeah, I've been working away at them too. And let me tell you, I'm still, you know, I'm not a big fan of the Warlord Romans. But the Gauls, who you can see in the back, which I'll get to later, they're pretty cool, and I love them. All right, my SS Charlemagne guys, they're turning out amazing. They're almost all done. I've got the 2 last guys, which are prone, and I usually don't like prone figures at all, but the one that I'm working on now I really like. I've done up the base pretty well. These guys have been great to paint. They've been a lot of fun, a lot of P-dot, which I love painting. I've been trying to do the bases, sort of give them sort of like an urban-y feel, so they could, you know, you can use them in, you know, whatever, Mecklenburg, or, you know, you can use them in other sort of late war, sort of, you know, war zone-y kind of places that these guys would have probably found themselves in, you know, late 44 on the Eastern Front, or Berlin, you know. But yeah, they've been great to paint. A lot of Fausts, you know. These are going to be a really expensive unit. But yeah, I've gone all out. My last Levy Army, which I've done all the bases up for. Oh, sort of, my fingers are in the way. Yeah, I'm trying to sort of give it a real nice theme and give it a nice board too, in case there'll be the next army I probably take to a tournament. But yeah, I've been working on these guys in tandem with the winter guys. Now, the winter guys, I said last time I kind of complained about the snow effect, and I went on and I asked a couple questions with some people in my club how they were doing it, because they're doing some Winter Soviets right now. And he suggested, oh, well, you should mix some white paint in with the glue and see how it turns out. I'm like, okay, you know, I'll give it a try. You know, we'll see how it goes. And it didn't, you know, it's okay, but you know, it's just I got some different kind of flock that I'm going to use for the next squad, and I'm hoping that it turns out a lot better. But yeah, these guys have been fun to paint. The white and stuff like that, it's been a bit of a, you know, a learning curve. You know, it's not perfect, but you know, if I zoom back out here, you know, from, you know, well, that's pretty out of focus, but you know, if you're playing on a table, they'll look great. That's what is the most important thing. All right, behind them, I got one of the ruined hamlets I put together from Warlord. Let me zip in here, and the gulls that I've been painting are in the back there. I haven't based them yet because, you know, as I said last time, they're a real pain in the ass to sort of line up. But the hamlet was great. It was a lot of fun to do. It was really easy to get this done. It was a matter of black primer, and then dry brushing, a couple washes in some other places, flocking it, you know. It's really great. It's going to be a great terrain piece. You can use it, of course, for, you know, World War II, Western Europe. You can use it for, you know, Napoleonics as well. That's fantastic stuff. And then finally, I've got two things. The last update I put up, I did a Churchill, Cromwell. And I did this guy up too, and I got him done for that game. And he was a lot of fun. Again, this is Tamiya 148. These are both Tamiya. And yeah, it was great. It was good. I enjoyed playing it with using it in the game. The markings that came in the box were all like Polish, you know, paratrooper kind of stuff. I don't know, free army stuff. And I wasn't too crazy about that. So I haven't done any markings on it yet. But game terms, yeah, you missed that extra MMG. You got to make that choice. And, you know, if they go down on that, the auto cannon, the light anti-tank gun, I mean, pardon me, yeah, it's kind of a bit of a pain in the ass. You really want that extra MMG on it. And then finally, what I've got here is, this is for my fall of Last Levy Army as well. It's a Citroen Tamiya 148 that I've made into a German staff car. I didn't put a crew in it. I've done another one which I put a little flag on it, as you can see. I got another one that's a Beetle that a lot of fun too. But yeah, you know, the wheels move and all that kind of stuff. It's great. So yeah, this is what I've been working on since the last couple of weeks that I've talked to you. I've got about 9 more figures on the deck coming up. And I've got some other stuff. I've got the Warlord Battle of Waterloo box set's going to be on its way here pretty soon. So, yeah, I'll be a busy guy here in the next couple of months, and I hope to get it all done. You know, work through that stash. All right, take care, guys, and happy modeling and happy gaming.